I'm walking along the road here that goes into the mountains under the street light here. This is not the last one, it's a little further up. But I remember this light for the sound of this, of the water coming through the channel just below me. You can't see it, but the water is churning. It's always flowing here. Going on a little further and I think we'll reach the last street light. I think I have a video from the past describing it just like that. The last street light. There's a fork in the road, in fact. Let me show you. There it is. Is this the last street light or is it one more? Don't quite remember. There's a fork in the road here. That one goes up. This one goes down. The sign says stop. There are no goods out right now for oranges or anything else. There's some flowing water right there. Okay, there's at least one more street light. Let's keep on going. Taking a little diversion. I think there's the house up here that we almost rented. That would have changed everything had we got it, but we didn't. That's it, right there, next to the park. This yellow car here, which you can't really see, would have been where my car would have been parked right now. If we'd stayed in America, stayed in Japan, that is, the moon just above. It was such a beautiful place. It is such a beautiful place. This would have been it instead of America. This would have been our home. And I'll bet you we would still be there now if they had simply said yes. And Emily would be raised. She'd probably be in a career by now. She probably would have gone to junior college, maybe no further. Seems to be the thing. So many of her friends that are still here are doing that. They're employed as teachers or other things, helping out with the family business. Yumiko would probably still be working at the place that she was at, working for the government, making food for the kids. And I'd probably still be where I was working. I'm 100% sure of that. It was the safe and sane. I had been too scared away by risk. But instead, we jumped in with yet more risk and said goodbye to this. Well, they told us no. So we didn't get this house. And we just wandered away. Drifted like I'm drifting now. Bye house, bye life back, remaining in Japan. I remember this park. I thought it would be so nice to live next to this park. Instead, we went on to another beacon light. Is that the last street light up there? I don't think so. I think there's another one. A little bit further, and then there'll be no more light after that. Then, over in the deep stuff. But I do remember there were stairs right here. And I do remember making a softypapa video, a walking in Japan video, of the water coming down the stairs. Where are those stairs? They're here, right around here somewhere. This is not the last streetlight. There's another one right up there. Let's see if we can find the stairs. I know it's hard to see in the dark here. And I remember in a super strong rainstorm coming by here, and the stairs had turned into basically a torrent. Just water just rushing down. Oh, hey, this place is empty. There's a for sale sign right here in the garage. Huh. Is there a house up there? Or is it just like, there is a house. Look at that. You can't see it at all. It's too dark. Huh. Well, there you go. That's a big old house too. I know you can't see it at all. The gate is right here. It's all covered, grown up with weeds all over the place. There's some stairs. That's not the stairs in question, though. I'll have to think about that and come back. Okay, here's the little place where water comes down. You can hear more water. We're getting close to the last street light, I think. But where are those stairs? I'm sure they were here. Emily's friend lives right here in this house. He's certainly a young man now, probably out of university. working. His family were very professional. Hit this house right here. The light comes on. I've been there with Emily a couple of times. Where is it? This house here. Oh, that's the one. That's the one. Okay, so here, not quite the last street light. Where are those stairs? Can you hear the water? Man, how many times I've wandered up here before I went to America. My mind always had this churning current of thought and anxiety. I told Molly yesterday that nothing could get me. And what I really meant it. And here are the stairs. I know you can't really see it, but they're right here. Step up them, step, 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 step. I've never gone up these stairs all these years. I guess it goes somewhere. It's just a field. You can come down and you can kind of see the steps. Now step, 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 step. There's the last street light, not this one. Just a little bit further. There it is, the last street light. And I think what I meant when I told Molly that nothing could get me, I wasn't bragging. It's just that the demons that I successfully slayed in America in the last 9 years, were far greater than anything I ever encountered here. And the way that, it slipped out of my mouth sounded like bragging, but I didn't mean it that way. It was just matter of fact. It was like a revelation to me that I was beyond the fears that I had here, beyond even the fears that I had I'm beyond now even the fears that I have in America. They're incidental. If they strike me, they can only happen for a short amount of time before I'll climb back up and over them. And it's because of the effort. I'm not saying that I have anything that is superior in any way. It's just fortitude, it's the will of effort every single day to wake up before the sun comes up and to rally myself around my objectives, to bring my principles to the fore, to sharpen them up, make sure that the edge is clean and that they're handy, hanging off my side, and then sallying out into the day, forewarned of what's coming, even forewarned of death, and ready to do another day of life. What can get me in that case when I'm ready even to die? Not eager to die, not even not in any way desirous of death. But if it comes today, then I'm ready. What can get me then? That's what I meant when I told you that. And that's how I feel. And that's why Japan seems not the same. I don't seem the same. I'm a ghost. A foreign ghost. Walking alone now at this moment, but in another hour or so I'll be walking with my family. More alive than ever before. And beyond the reach of the things that once scared me. So I'm not afraid of what's out there in the dark beyond this last street light. In fact, I was wrong. What I just showed you as the steps were not the steps. These are the steps right here. And what steps they are. Look at that. And back in the day, these were steps. Oh my gosh. How symbolic of what I'm discovering here. These were steps before. You could hardly walk up them. And I remember farmers used to go up and down to a little field up there, which is probably no longer accessible this way. You couldn't step here anymore. There's no step. It's all gone. This is the one that was the torrent. This is the last light before heading into the dark. And that's exactly what I'm going to do right now. I'm going up there because I'm not afraid of the night. I'm certainly not afraid of what's out there. I'm not afraid of tomorrow. Not afraid of today. Not afraid of death even. Just need to make sure that everything's settled so that no one, my wife or daughter or anybody in my family suffers unduly after I'm gone. And other than that, once I'm prepared, then I'm just going to enjoy every day of whatever days remain. On and on I go. So let's go up into the dark, no longer afraid. Goodbye to the last street light. It's all life from here on in, until it's not. Be safe, but not too safe.